What's up, everybody? Randy here with Granite State, and I'm introducing the second workout of the fifth and final week of the GSF OQ online quarantine competition. This one is called KLEENEX. This one is going to be a fight gone bad style workout. So for those of you that are used to CrossFit workouts, you know exactly what this is. But for those of you that are new to it, I'll kind of break it down a little bit. Fight gone bad is a benchmark style workout in CrossFit, meaning we typically use that to sort of judge somebody's overall fitness, or if they're doing an on-ramp program to get into classes. That's typically the last workout that they do once they've learned all of the movements. It's definitely a burner for sure. If you ask anybody that does CrossFit what their fight gone bad score is, like, you'll probably give them flashbacks. So this one it's super fun. I like it. It's not necessarily a wheelhouse workout for me. It's actually one of the more challenging ones for me personally. So I like attacking it every once in a while just to sort of test my overall fitness. Basically how this breaks down is there's going to be 5 separate movements that we're going to be completing. You have a minute to do as many reps of those movements as possible before moving on to the next one. At the end of that 5th movement, you're going to get 1 minute rest, and then you're going to do the workout again 2 more times. All right, so it's 3 rounds, 5 movements, a minute each with 1 minute rest at the end of it. And then your score is going to be the total reps that you've completed overall, okay? So don't worry necessarily about keeping score on this one. If you want to, just record the video and then come back later, count the reps in the video. I'm gonna count your reps anyway. I got a little clicker at home, so don't worry about it. So I'm gonna go over what the movements are, and then I'm gonna go over a little bit of strategy as far as, like, there's different ways to attack this workout, all right? So if you're doing equipped RX, you're gonna do, minute 1, you're gonna do as many overhead squats as possible. Guys, you're gonna do 75-pound barbell. Ladies, you're gonna do a 55-pound barbell. Once that minute's up, we're gonna switch to AbMat Sit Ups. Once we're done with as many AbMat Sit Ups in a minute as we can do, we're gonna switch to hang cleans. Again, the standards on the hang clean, that as long as that barbell is anywhere from the hip crease to just above the knee, then that's fine. All right, so we're gonna hit that hang clean, make sure that we stand all the way back up and that we're in that front rack position with our hips and our knees completely locked out before recycling that barbell back down to start again. Once we're done with that minute of hang cleans, we're gonna go into hand release push-ups, all right? So, like, again, hand release. Don't make the mistake that I made and other people made earlier on in this competition of starting out by just doing regular push-ups, because they will not count, all right? The difference between this workout and a very similar style workout earlier on in the competition is that earlier on, we were only counting the lowest reps that we completed within that time frame, and it was a 20-second on, 10-second off interval. This time, we're counting all the reps, all right, as long as they're successful reps. Once we're done with that minute of hand release push-ups, this is the kicker, okay? We're gonna try to get as many triple unders as we possibly can in a minute, all right? So for those of us that can do double unders, this is gonna be a major challenge for us, all right? But I want you to really try to get a couple of attempts at it. The reason being is because if we can get a triple under, then you should be able to string together double unders, all right? This is all about efficiency. It's just flipping the wrist 3 times while you're in the air, okay? So this is going to force you to become way more efficient with your movements, all right? Keep your feet underneath you, keep your hands down by your side, spin quickly at the apex of the jump, all right? Once we're done with those attempts at triple unders, we're gonna rest a minute, and then we're gonna start the whole process over again. So you're gonna set up your clock just every minute on the minute, all right? You're gonna do 17 rounds of that, all right? So let's talk a little bit about scaling options here. For the overhead squats, if 75 pounds or 55 pounds is a little bit too heavy for us to maintain proper form without injuring ourselves, I recommend just dropping down to an empty bar. Again, a 45-pound bar for the guys, 35-pound for the ladies. If that's a little bit too much itself, then you can drop down even further into like the 2 1-gallon jugs, or even just holding a broomstick or a PVC pipe, all right? Getting those arms locked out in that overhead position and getting into an overhead squat just with a PVC pipe or a broomstick alone is difficult, all right? So, like, don't be afraid to just take the weight off and try to complete the movement properly, all right? The hang cleans, same thing, empty barbell, or you can do alternating hang cleans with a 35-pound dumbbell for the guys or 20-pound dumbbell for the ladies. Triple unders, again, if we're just learning double unders, let's just try to string a couple of them together. We'll try to get as many double unders in that minute as possible. If we're still working on trying to get our first double under, then I would just suggest trying to get as many unbroken single unders in that minute as possible, okay? So that's it for the equipped RX and scaled. For the unequipped, if we don't have a barbell and we don't have a jump rope, we're just going to switch from the single unders, double unders, or triple unders into just jumping jacks. All right, we're just trying to be explosive and move quickly, get the heart rate up. All right, the overhead squats and the hang cleans can be done with the 2 1-gallon jugs of water. Hand release push-ups can be done essentially with nothing at all. And then the AbMat Sit Ups, just roll up a towel underneath you. If we have a hard time getting that full range of motion with those sit-ups, feel free to do some crunches, okay? So that's it, basically. 5.2 KLEENEX. All you need is a barbell, a couple of plates, a dumbbell, and possibly some gallons of water and a jump rope, all right? So go ahead, get after it. Let me know what you think. Again, make sure that you hashtag GSFOQ in your Instagram stories or on your Facebook pages, your sweaty selfies, all that kind of stuff. Don't forget to go out, buy a gift card, or spend some money in the local economy. Let's try to keep everybody going as long as possible through this quarantine. So let me know how you do. Have fun, stay safe, stay healthy.